Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a tattoo tour. So I've been seeing this all over YouTube and Instagram lately, and people or tattoo models are doing tours of their tattoos. So as someone that has been in the tattoo industry for many years, I have accumulated quite a few pieces. So today I'm gonna talk to you about all of those. So my very first tattoo was a butterfly tramp stamp. When I was in, I think it was in grade 7 or something, I thought the idea of getting a tattoo was the coolest thing. So I asked my mom if she would sign off on me getting this butterfly down on my lower back, and for whatever reason, she said yes. So my mom took me to this tattoo parlor and I got this butterfly tattooed on my lower back, and the guy was the most, now being a heavily tattooed woman and knowing what it's supposed to feel like, this guy was the heaviest hand I've ever been tattooed by. And I don't understand how he sat there for an hour and a half and heavy-handedly tattooed a butterfly on a 13-year-old's lower back. The fucking nerve on that guy. My second tattoo was another very stereotypical tattoo. When I was 15, I got 4 Chinese characters on my upper back, so below my neck. It's supposed to mean love, hope, and happiness, because I thought that was kind of cool when I was 15. I'm not really sure what it actually says though. So I'll tell you a little bit about my sleeves. I started getting heavily tattooed in my early 20s after I had my daughter. I got a quarter sleeve done with flowers, and I really liked it. I loved the feeling of not getting the tattoo, because I hate getting tattooed, it hurts so much. But I love the feeling of having artwork on my skin and just like wearing it. I love that. So he started doing my sleeve, and then eventually I brought it down to a half a sleeve. And then a couple years later, I brought it down to a full sleeve because I just felt really incomplete. A few years later, I wanted to get my other arm done just because I felt really lopsided. And this Alice in Wonderland inspired sleeve is inspired by the artist Scott Campbell, and he does a lot of like comic book kind of style. I got it because I used to go to this music festival called Shambhala, and it really just changed my perspective on life. So I got this sleeve to kind of like commemorate my time spent at Shambhala for 5 years. And then obviously the dream catcher that says Shambhala. I have both of my feet done. One side of my foot has vines and stars. I'm not a huge fan of it. I let an apprentice do that foot. My other foot is my old cat I had done in Portland, Oregon by this awesome American traditional artist. So this is my cat, Samuel L. Katzen. She's really rad. I no longer have her because she had severe separation anxiety. She'll always be on my foot. I had the back of my legs done when I was in my early 20s as well, and I got these ribbons done on the back of my legs, and it was the most painful spot to get tattooed. I do realize that this tattoo is somewhat cliche now. I know a lot of girls have it, but at the time I thought it was really cute, and it kind of just framed my butt. My Mara Jade leg piece on my side got started by an artist that I feel like he didn't really care about what he was doing on my leg. He kind of left me with a bit of a mess. There's a ton of scar tissue. The face wasn't symmetrical. Her torso kind of looked like a penis. It was just a mess of a tattoo. So recently I had my current artist, Troy, at Little Bird Tattoo in Vernon, BC, Canada. He kind of went in and fixed what he could and made it look somewhat presentable. So I have this huge, dark Star Wars comic book series Mara Jade on my leg, and like, I still love it. The most painful tattoo I've ever gotten in my entire life would have to be my lower abdomen. Because I was overweight before and I went through pregnancy and childbirth and weight loss, I had a lot of scar tissue on my stomach from stretch marks, and then I had a tummy tuck surgery because of all of the excess skin from the weight loss and the pregnancy. So tattooing over top of all of that scar tissue was probably the most hypersensitive, painful experience I've ever had in my life. Almost as bad as childbirth. I've never cried during a tattoo before except for that session, And I think I bawled the entire tattoo session, and my artist did not want to finish, but we did it. We did 5.5 hours on my stomach, and now it kind of camouflages all of that scar tissue, and I can have confidence in a bathing suit. People always ask me what my favorite tattoo is, and I'll always tell you that it's my most recent tattoo. So my most recent tattoo that I got is this really cool Julie moth I got done in London at the London Tattoo Convention by Anthony Fleming. I last minute decided that I wanted to get a tattoo to kind of like commemorate my trip, because I've gone for a few years now and I've only gotten tattooed once. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Anyways, I got this tattoo done on my, I guess, solar plex area, and it's one of my favorites. It's the most kind of delicate, dainty, beautiful, feminine piece that I have. Now my last tattoo I'll talk to you about today, I think that's my last one, I don't know if I'm forgetting any, I have Roman numerals done on, like, down the side of my thumb. So they say that tattoos, you should not get a significant other's name or any sort of like relationship based tattoo because it's superstitiously bad luck. In this case, it definitely was. I was dating this individual years ago, and he had gotten my name tattooed across his entire stomach. So this was my compromise. I got Roman numerals of the date that we started dating, and I think I'm gonna get it removed just because it's been on my hand for so long. It just doesn't really, I don't really like when people ask me about this specific tattoo because I don't really like to go into the details, and that was such a short, weird relationship a million years ago. So yeah, don't ever do that. Even if you love someone very, very much, like write them a letter, don't get shit tattooed on your body. I can't think of anything else that I have tattooed right now. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I have my eyebrows tattooed. I have a ton of makeup on them right now. But yeah, so I have like my face tattoo. My freckles are tattooed on. Jesus Christ. My freckles are tattooed on, but you can't really see them because I'm wearing a fuck ton of makeup right now. Yeah, so that was my tattoo tour. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Wednesday, Thursday-ish. Thank you for watching. I will see you next week.